to Grumpy Old Men. As you all know, I am Erik.
And I am Tim. And
Tim
we
the
together, of
grumpiest.
course, I am the grumpiest. You're going to take that moniker one day. You will
I
become the
will.
grumpiest.
I'm pretty grumpy. I just don't show it on camera. There's a lot I could bitch about.
Well, somebody's got to be the dissenting voice in all this. You always try to be the angel of light and the voice of reason. Oh, kumbaya. We'll all get along.
We will. Yeah, we're all going to be sitting around a campfire, playing the guitar, singing campfire songs, and beating on drums.
Hey, as long as you got some s'mores and some marshmallows and some graham crackers and
Vodka.
Hershey's chocolate, well, vodka's that's a must. That's always alcohol is always a must. So,
have you ever tried spitting? Like, you see it in the movies and shit. Like, people have the lighter and they spit alcohol on it. Have you ever tried that? Does that work?
I think it does, but I've never tried it. No,
I think
I've gotten the flammable thing, and I've done the thing, but I've never done alcohol in my mouth,
like hairspray or whatever. But
so I've never had a hold my beer moment.
Oh, I guess you have.
I mean, I've had them, just not with alcohol and fire.
No,
I meant that.
We used to. You're like.
Let me be clear: alcohol and fire while I'm blowing it out of my mouth. I've had a lot of I hold my beer moments with alcohol and fire.
I've had a lot of beer moments with blowing. Anyway, so did you ever used to like take the adjustable lighters and like rip the thing off the back and like screw the little thing, like keep screwing it till it gets to the highest possible flame you could, and it's like a damn blowtorch?
But yeah, then it's like, yeah. Remember we grew up in the good era where you could do stuff like that, and we rode our bikes without a helmet and wrecked in the road and laid there till we regained consciousness. We didn't have 911 calling, coming and picking you up, and
you got back up, you made the chain, you put the chain back on, and you kept going down the road. You go, Mom, what happened to you? I fell off my bike. All right, you're alive. That's all that matters.
Man, but I think the worst one is remember the homemade jumps you'd make out in the road with the old wooden,
plywood, yeah, like the oldest, flakiest plywood you could find,
yeah, the one that was already bent and may snap when you ride up on it. I remember landing and I missed the seat and caught the crossbar. I still remember that. I laid in the road for a good hour. I know,
Speaking of which, like, why does the boys' bikes have the bar straight across and the girls' bike?
I don't know. That I never figured that out. That ain't right.
Why don't we get the dip?
We should get the dip.
We should get the dip. That's stupid. The worst biking accident I had was when I was living in Pennsylvania for a little bit. We had a 1/4 mile long driveway and it went down like a hill. So like I had a Haro freestyle bike, like, with the pegs and the whole 9 yards, and I was flying down the driveway and for some reason hit the front brakes. Just ass over tea kettle, man. Just like right out of the movie, soup right over the handlebars and just palms on the driveway. Like, oh, it was awful. It was absolutely miserable. But again, you just lay there and you're like, find some dirt. Like, I gotta, pat this dirt on this wound so it stops bleeding.
You laid there, or if you were really bad enough, your friends would run home to your house to get your parents to come up there to see what was going on. You ain't getting the hurt feelings book or, piece of paper. And anyway, the kids nowadays, they have no idea.
No, and our parents probably have, well, I know mine don't have any idea of some of the shit that happened to us out there.
Oh, mine never do. It's funny. I've got a couple of friends that I haven't talked to in a long time, and they hit me up on Facebook this week, and they're like, "What are you doing besides being a grumpy old man?" So I guess we're getting out a little bit, because I'm like, man, I didn't even know where you were at and what you was doing, and then this thing pops up on my Facebook reels or whatever. And so, I mean, but yeah, it's.
This one time it was. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I know there are things that I've done that my mother has no idea. They have no idea.
Yeah, we had, the radio flyer, the sleds, the old, like the metal ones that had the red rails on them. Yeah. So our neighbor had a 4-wheeler, and we thought it'd be a really good idea to tie a rope to the 4-wheeler to the sled. It was the winter, drive through the snow, right? So it was super cool. So I'm holding on to this damn radio flyer, and he's flying through. Well, the back rung, or whatever you want to call it, came up and ripped straight through the crotch of my pants. I fell off the thing and got drug by my crotch through the snow for like a solid 3 minutes till he finally looked back and saw me back there.
Oh, And you were still able to have kids.
Yeah, well, it cut the crotch of my pants. I was being drugged by the
Oh,
crotch of my
okay.
pants, not by my
Okay.
actual crotch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna have to call your daughter and have a conversation and say, now we know what what happened. Now I understand.
Now we
why.
know why you're black. Yeah.
or either exactly something went wrong somewhere.
This baby came out black. I think you left it in there too long. Overcooked it.
You are not right. Speaking of young kids, did you?
Yes.
I know you probably didn't. I don't know why I'm even asking you, but did you see the 14-year-old girl humiliate the school board? And I think it was shit. I think it was in Michigan, but it was Chippewa Valley School Board.
Nope.
Oh my God! You can't play it on here because it's like a 30-minute clip. But when we get done, if you're watching this, everybody needs to pull that up and go. The 14-year-old humiliate school board. I think it was in Michigan. Oh man, that is absolutely wonderful.
Was it just about like school issues and stuff that she was bringing up and just
no. So I think the previous week, her mother and somebody else's mother had gone, or the previous school board meeting had gone in there, and the school board meeting will shut you down. They don't, it's our agenda. It don't make a damn. They're not your kids. They're our kids. We're going to do it, teach what we want to teach or whatever. And the parents were basically taking them to task, calling them, this is BS and this, that, and the other. She came up with, she followed their rules to a T, had meeting notes, had pieces of paper, actually gave them stuff to sign. It was a hurt feelings agenda. That if somebody hurt your feelings and you didn't get a box of tissues, please check this box. And she's basically following their protocol, and the goddamn parents in the background are rolling. The school board got so mad they got up and walked out after a while. But it was priceless. And then she was like, "What's the matter? You afraid a 14-year-old girl is going to humiliate y'all?" Oh, it was great. You need to watch
deserved
that.
it. I will. I'll watch it. I love that shit.
They deserved it all right. Every damn school board.
I was going to say, I'm sure it's probably more than just one school board that deserves it.
Oh, it's more than one. Hell, I saw somewhere where did I see that? And I was trying to get the clip because I wanted to send it to you to put on here. That this woman said, "Man, y'all got to see this. Look what my kid brought home from school." And it was a pamphlet. It was a little book talking about strangers. And you think these people aren't daggum grooming these kids? And you know how when we were kids, don't talk to strangers, don't go to the ice cream truck, even if he's got a puppy dog, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was telling them how to be nice to the stranger. You may want to sit down and talk to them about their feelings. They just want a friend like you do. And the girl said, "Yeah, Mom, they've been telling us this since damn kindergarten." And she had a damn pamphlet that they're handed out in school. So basically, if you or I or some stranger walks up to them on the street, you don't cry for help. You don't scream. It told them everything not to do. Really, they're saying it was okay.
That's why I arm my children with tasers and weapons and rape whistles and pepper spray.
Christ. But it's absolutely ridiculous. How'd the volleyball tournament go?
Good. They won both games. And my daughter got to play, which is all I really wanted to see. I don't care if they win or not. I just wanted to see her play because she made the varsity team, but not as a starter, because this is a very competitive volleyball program. And a lot of people came back from last year that were juniors that are now seniors. So there were only like 3 spots and there were 18 kids trying out. But she made it as a reserve. Shortly into the first set of the first game, one of the hitters dove for a ball and bounced her head off the freaking wood, and she couldn't play anymore. So Mia got to go play.
All right, good.
Yeah, well, she did well.
Wally Pipp, right?
I don't know.
You know who Wally? Oh, come on! You're a New York Yankees fan, and you don't know who Wally Pipp is?
I was a New York Yankees fan starting in like the mid '80s when I was being born and raised in New York.
No. Well, the girl that boinked her head could be Wally Pipp. So if you don't know who Wally Pipp was, he played for the New York Yankees.
Okay.
Back in the 40s, right? And he was a starter. And he went to work one day, which of course is baseball, and he told the manager, "I'm not feeling too well today. Hey, I think I'm going to sit out today's game." Okay, understandable. So they sent in his backup. Guess who his backup was?
Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth.
A guy by the name of Lou Gehrig.
Oh, that makes sense.
So Wally Pipp never saw the field again.
That's a good story. I didn't know that story.
Yeah. Sure was.
So, well, this girl is a beast. Mia's not the best hitter on the team. I know that. She knows that, and she knows she has a lot of work to do. But you
Hey,
know,
at least she made the team. So I mean,
yeah,
that's
she made the
like
team. There was girls that weren't allowed to come in as a reserve. So yeah,
so
but
good. I mean,
and I was talking about this with someone last night. The coach was kind of shitty about it. They're like, you didn't make the team, but if you want to come back and practice, you probably won't play. That's how she said it. Like, so break the kid's heart instead of saying, well, you didn't make it as a starter, but I like to have you as a reserve, and like, whatever.
I
Stupid
see.
mind
I don't
games.
understand that. So if you got how many starters are there on the court in volleyball? Six,
Six.
seven,
Yeah,
six.
6. Mhm.
So if you got
But
six, but you got to have at least 8 or 10 on your bench because what if somebody gets hurt? Well, like somebody
no,
bumps their head
so
on the floor.
6 people start, but there's a total of 10 starters
Right.
that rotate in and out throughout the game
Okay.
regularly during different
Okay.
rotations. She is not in that group of 10.
I got it.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I mean, they're constantly coming on and off the court. You can't just play the same. I guess you could if you only had 6 people play the same 6 people the whole game, but you don't. You have a rotation.
Right.
And she's only been doing this for 2 years, man. I mean,
Hey,
she made the second best freaking club team in the St. Louis area, so whatever.
yeah, no, I think it's pretty good.
I'm proud of her. And look, as long as she's happy with what she gets to do, I'm happy. Whatever.
That's all that matters. I get, you know, right, wrong, or indifferent. I get tired of all these parents that try to live through their kids. I didn't get to
Mm.
do it, so now I get. I don't like the way the games have gone. Where I'm sorry, everybody gets to play and everybody gets a trophy and everybody gets this. No, there's a winner, there's a loser. Second place is just first place loser. That's
Second,
I mean,
what's the Ricky Bobby line? For about second place.
uh, what is? Oh
Oh,
God, you gotta look
man.
that up.
I'm gonna have to look it up. So I'm gonna tell you another story. Let's see, Ricky Bobby, second place. That's got to bring up something, right?
Yeah.
If you ain't first, you're
If
last.
you're last, I mean, that's the first last place. But I mean,
um,
that just tells kids to work harder. Okay, Erik won this year, so Tim, if you want to do better, you need to put in more time, effort. It's like,
yeah,
oh no, Erik won, so let's give Tim a trophy too.
and so this club team, right? If you do well throughout the season, you can win. If you win one of the tournaments, you get a bid to go to nationals in Florida, right? Or you can just pay to go to nationals. You don't need a bid. But if you get a bid, you go for free.
Right.
So one of the parents is like, we should just go. Let's all just pay the fees and let's just go to nationals. It's a great experience. And I said, that's like giving them a participation trophy. If they earn it, I'd love to go to nationals. But I don't want to go to nationals. If they didn't win a single tournament all year, I don't want to pay $5,000 for hotel, transportation, food, and everything else to watch them get their shit beat out of them for 4 days. No, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't teach them anything.
No, it does not.
No, you can't
I
pay to
mean,
go to the World Series.
If
You
you
know what I mean?
exactly, if you want your daughter to go experience the nationals, then you and her take a vacation to go down there and watch other teams that earned the right to play.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And like, get her excited for college. We went to watch the NCAA women's volleyball tournament in
Right.
Omaha. Oh, man, you want to talk about some competitive, fast ass pace volleyball.
Oh,
At that level, it's serve, spike. That's like you serve the ball, it's serve, receive, they set it, person hits it, the shit out of it, and that's it, right? Generally speaking. But it's just so cool. And guys volleyball, my gosh, it's ridiculous. Those guys are jumping 90 feet in the air. It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, and then the smasher, and that ball's probably coming 150 mile an hour, zooming down there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I would imagine Mia's hitting the ball in the 90s.
Yeah.
But it's still it's so cool to watch. And Mia argues with me all the time. But look, the parents, and I'm sorry, parents, who are watching this, but if your kid's not a hitter, what fun is it to watch? You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah, but some people can be the best setters in the world, man.
no, I'm telling you,
I'm gonna play Erik this week. Come on, man.
there's a
My
girl.
daughter's on the team, and she's the best server out there, and she can really set it up so
That is
your
fun.
daughter can smash.
That's fun. You're right. You're right. But it's fun to watch them hit.
No,
Um,
I will
but
agree
there's
with that. But
a friend of mine whose daughter plays on this varsity team. Her daughter is the libero, which I'm not even going to try to explain that to you. But anyway, she just
what they
basically,
actually got names for this?
yeah, it's a libero. So basically, this person is supposed to be in charge of the court. She can be swapped in and out at any time. She doesn't count as a substitution, and she wears a different color jersey to identify hers. Anyway, she's like holds like state records in digs and hits and all this other, not hits, but digs and everything else. And it's awesome to watch her play. Like she literally is everywhere on the court. So yes,
So she's basically the coach on the court telling you what to do, and she's trying to keep the ball alive.
she's the person in the back that gets to everything. Yeah. And
Yeah.
she
Okay.
literally gets to everything. She's like 5'2", but she's like superwoman. Wherever she has great volleyball acumen. Like she can see when the person's about to hit the ball. She knows where it's going to go.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what makes you good.
People don't understand the mental aspects of, we never understood it as a kid. And of course, back then we really never got to it. I will give credit to this generation a little bit. They are more in tune, or at least, past our generation, they're more in tune. Of course, you got the internet, because you can go research a lot of that stuff, and see some of the, we didn't have like, YouTube channels that doing instruction and stuff like that. But the IQ level and the mental aspect to a lot of these sports,
Right.
we just damn played. Go get the day,
Yeah, you just went out there and swung the shit out of your bat and hoped you hit a ball. But there is a huge mental part to the game, right? Like like the Yankees right now, right? On paper, at the beginning of the year, they were a great team, but all of a sudden now they're not hitting anymore. Well, but that they didn't just not get good. They didn't just get not good. Sorry. That's a mental part of it, right? Like,
oh yeah,
they're in their own head. They're trying too hard, or whatever. So yeah, was it Yogi Berra that had the quote about the game is like his percentages are off. It's like 80% mental and the other 40%. Hold on a second.
Well, if he says 80%, that's 20.
Well, he doesn't say 20 though. It was off. Oh. Hold on. It was. Oh gosh, baseball is 90% mental, 90% mental, and the other half is physical. That was his quote.
And the other half, the other 10%.
Yeah.
Well, he could. I could see the other half, meaning the other half, the other pit that's left. But anyway.
Yeah. But anyway, so hey, Trump's turning himself in tomorrow.
Is he? I didn't see that.
Yeah, he's turning himself in tomorrow. He's gonna go in Georgia.
Oh.
And it's gonna be released on a $200,000 bond.
Oh well, I did see somewhere where there is they found a loophole. The governor may be able to remove the DA that's prosecuting him for some, bullcrap.
Oh,
Not that the rules are bullcrap reason, but it's all nothing smokescreen. All they're doing is making him stronger. It's nothing but a damn.
Because the first debate is tonight, and he's not even going to be participating in it.
Well, yeah, they said he might. Actually, I read where they have like two sets of questions, meaning if Trump shows up, they're asking this. If Trump don't show up, they're asking this.
Great.
So
I'm actually going to watch that. I wanna see what these other guys got. And girl, there's one female in there.
I'm not saying I exposed to this conspiracy theory. I do believe that they're crooked as all get out, but I did read somewhere where.
Did you say exposed? Did you mean subscribe to this theory?
Yeah. Expose or whatever. Subscribe. Yeah. I don't believe in this. Let's go. I don't believe in this. That's my Southern education, man.
All right, carry on.
That's where the school board failed me, damn it. They didn't.
That's right. You got a participation trophy for English.
Exactly. Speaking of which, I actually did. Anyway.
Good.
I had somebody else write one of my term papers.
If only we had ChatGPT.
No, we didn't have it back then. I wish we did, because I'd have never wrote it down.
Fucking typewriters, man.
Yeah. But they were saying that be prepared, because they're getting it from sources that have you seen the new thing that they got, the variant of COVID, just sweeping across Canada supposedly, and a few other things.
And it's starting to pop up a lot here too, like a lot of cases of COVID again. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a variant, and they're saying by the late September, early October, they're going to be back to full mask, and then by December, they're hoping to have. They literally have briefings on this about doing lockdowns again, so they can do mail-in ballots and all kind of shit. So now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. It makes sense to me, because Sleepy Joe Biden can't win a damn thing. There's no way if he gets reelected, there's no way in hell.
Yeah, but COVID anymore, like when you hear somebody has COVID, it's just the flu. It's like cold symptoms now. It's not like.
But they say this variant again. Well, hell, they'll talk it up to make it sound worse than it is.
Yeah, No, it is always. Oh, but yes, it's this the news and the social media is exploiting our fears. Oh, speaking of social media, so the Trump thing, he was being released. He's being released on bond, but his like one stipulation is he has to stay off social media.
Oh, really? I mean, so I can't run my campaign. So, and this is what I don't understand. They are attacking, and if people can't see the bias in this, they are attacking Trump just because this is what we do in third world countries and banana republics where we're going to go after our political opponents and throw them in jail or whatever. The goddamn Biden family, they've already got proof, took $20 million from foreign entities while he was, vice president and president. They've been on goddamn Air Force too. They've had business meetings, all these backdoor deals, and hell, the Clintons probably done killed 20 people, and they don't do nothing to them. They don't go after them because you're not on their side. They cover that shit up or make it go away.
Right. Yeah, and it's still funny though. Like that when I was watching the commercial for the debate this morning, the debate will be without front runner Donald Trump. So, like
Right.
he's still like the guy who would be the presidential candidate as of now, right? I didn't know Mike Pence was running.
Oh
Douche.
shit.
Mike
Even
Pence
he.
was on there.
Ugh.
Christie's on there. Governor Christie. I like Governor Christie, but a lot of people hate him. I like him.
I To me, he he don't he's gonna basically cave to them. He's still but they all shady motherfuckers to me. Excuse my French,
Yeah, and
motherfuckers.
literally the only person I trust is Trump,
Oh yeah, I
and that's the
agree.
maybe the stupidest thing that'll ever come out of my mouth. But it's
Exactly.
as far as like politics and running this country goes, he doesn't he, he doesn't play the game.
No, that's why they don't like him. He does not play the
No,
game.
he won't just take bribes and spiffs and campaign money or whatever you want to call it to he's going to do what he wants to do the way he thinks it should be run, and that's
Yeah,
why it was so successful the time he was in office.
right. And the thing about it is, he tries to do it to what's better for us versus
Yes.
what's better for him.
Yeah,
So,
he may be a misogynistic, sexist freaking pig who pays whores. I don't care. Um, but he knew how to run a country. He was a businessman. That's what we need. We need a businessman. Elon Musk
agreed.
runs for president. I'm in. He's a
I mean,
kooky, weird son of a bitch, but
but he can make money.
yeah, that's
I
it.
mean,
That's what we need.
he makes tons of money, and
That's what
so
we need.
he needs to free it up to where we can all make money without all the regulations and everything. Speaking of which, have you been following the Maui wildfires?
I mean, I know of them and I know what's happening. I know the money that. Did you see that that news guy go off live? I think it was on Fox, maybe.
I heard
Um,
about it, but I didn't see. I actually, believe it or not, I actually didn't watch what he did. So what did he do?
So he said it just came down that the residents here are going to get $700 a piece, right? And he goes, by my math, there's so many residents, and that's like $1.3 million to help these people who are devastated. We just sent $40 billion to the
$1 billion to the
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Okay, yeah, yeah. And he's
Get
right.
your
He
damn.
should.
He's like, this is America. Get your priorities straight, people.
Yep, I
He
agree with
just
that.
live, like on the air, just totally went off. Like, but it has to be said though, right?
Well, no, it does have to be said, and
Right,
that's
remember the
bullshit.
stimulus payments?
Yeah,
$1,200, $1,400. What is that going to do?
right. And you're exactly. Oh, I get a one-time deal for $1,200. And hell, when COVID was around, they was paying you. People were making more money off COVID for not working than they were for
Oh,
getting
my kids
unemployment.
were. My
I mean,
kids were.
yeah,
That summer they made like 7 or 8 grand each.
yeah.
That's nuts. It's crazy, man.
It's absolutely crazy.
Our
And
priorities are so jacked up. It's absolutely ridiculous. What were you going to say about the
I
fire?
was going to say, speaking about the fires, have you seen this is strange coincidence about the deal with Oprah Winfrey?
Can you say that 3 times really fast?
Yeah, no, I can't. Anyway,
Can't even say it once.
The big O, and I don't mean orgasms for y'all
No.
women. I mean,
I mean, she's big, but
yeah, exactly. Well, this is the second coincidence this has happened. So she owned about 100 acres, and she's got a mansion and everything over there. But all that 100 acres backed up and it basically bordered everywhere that was on fire. None of her land got burnt. Now
what?
she's done. Yeah, yes. Now she's done went in and bought like 1,000 more acres. She owns a lot more land, and the locals are going crazy, going, "Hey, this ain't right." But what's funny is this is the second time it's happened to her. So I think it may have been somewhere in Illinois or somewhere over in the States. Some surrounding areas got burnt, and her ass boarded it. Hers didn't get touched.
How do you do that?
That's my question. I don't know.
I can't even come up with a conspiracy on how that's possible. Like flame retardant trees. I mean, what?
I don't know. Yeah, it's some weird shit, man.
How do you just stop your land from getting caught on fire? Like, why isn't she sharing that secret with the rest of the world?
It's like the fire went down this way and then scooped back around that way. And
yeah, it's like, hey guys, we're destroyed. Whoa. Oprah's land. Let's go this way.
Exactly. And okay, I could live with one time. It was just a fluke, wind change. You got lucky as hell, but twice, and I don't know. I just don't know. Something ain't right.
She's out there with the trees. You get water. You get water. You get water. You get water.
You don't get water.
You don't get fire. You don't get fire. Yeah. That's awesome.
And then they're bitching and complaining because while they got all these homeowners that are devastated, they're out. FEMA sent all their officials and bigwigs in, and they're staying on the other side of the island and $1,000 a night condo and hotels, and is at the taxpayer expense. So
that are getting $700 a piece.
Exactly.
Yeah, it'd be $1,700, but we needed the hotel rooms.
We need the hotel rooms for all these guys. Yeah, it's freaking horse shit. But yeah, that's happened twice, so that's a little weird in my opinion. Something ain't right.
I gotta know, like the science. Like, how's that even possible?
I don't know. I don't know. Strange to me.
Yeah, a lot of things happen in this world that are strange. Football. Commanders won. Beat the Ravens. Broke their 25-game preseason streak.
Oh, they beat the Ravens?
Yeah.
I saw that the other night, and I'm saying, okay, the Ravens, because they were losing, I'm saying, the Ravens are going to win because they've won. So, they ain't lost a game and God knows when during the preseason.
Mm-hmm. The Commanders did it. And now there is some tribe or whatever that has a petition going to put the Redskins back on their uniform.
Yeah, I told you that last week. You didn't listen to me?
Did you? No, apparently not.
Apparently you weren't listening. I actually mentioned that last week. Go back and watch. Hey,
Oopsies.
Go back and watch our episode because I did mention that last week. That
I believe
because you were a Commander fan, or it may have been 2 weeks ago, but I did bring it up since I knew you were a Commander fan.
Yeah, they got like 100,000 signatures now or something like that.
But college football does start this week. So
like actual games?
Yes, it's the best. So this Saturday you got a few. Notre Dame is playing Navy. They're actually playing in England or somewhere over there. I think where the NFL goes over to play in England.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Navy and Notre Dame are playing over there.
That's cool.
So they actually play this Saturday. Who else plays? Southern Cal plays San Jose State, and then,
I'll take Notre Dame and Southern Cal.
Well, okay. So we got we got to do the points. Let's do the points. So Notre Dame's no. We can pick.
Okay, Notre Dame's favored by what? 24.
21. Notre Dame minus 20. Yeah, Notre Dame.
I'm going 21. Under.
You gonna take Navy?
I think they're going to squeak by.
You think Navy's going to cover?
No, I don't think Navy will cover. I'm going under 21. I'm going to say I would take I don't know how to say it.
So Navy is favored by 21 points.
Right. So I don't think they're going to win by 21. I think they're going to win by 7.
So you're going to take Navy plus the points.
Is that what you say? Is that how
you say that's what you take. Basically, you're taking Navy to keep the game within 21 points.
Yes, not go over.
Right.
Okay.
It's not over. Yeah. It's not over and under. It's
right, but they're not going to win by 22. I'm saying they're going to win by like 10. So I'm taking Navy plus the points. Got it. Move on. USC.
Move on. Yeah, I'm going to take Notre Dame minus the points. I'm going to give up them 21.
All right.
If it was later on in the year, maybe not. I don't know. Got a feeling. So USC's playing San Jose State, and it's 38.5.
Oh, no. USC and the points. Absolutely. They're not going to beat them by more than that.
No. USC's got to beat them by that. That's
right. I'm taking USC plus the points. Isn't that what you said? I don't think they're going
to. No. Do you think USC's going to beat San Jose State by 38 points?
No. I think it's it'll be like 20.
Okay, so you're taking San Jose plus the points.
That's right. Sorry, yeah. San Jose plus the points.
Yeah, damn. That's tough. But 38. You know what? I'm on this opening weekend. I'm gonna lay the chalk. I'm gonna take Southern Cal minus the points.
Okay.
Caleb Williams he's a front runner for the Heisman right now, and
So you're saying they will win by more than 38.5?
Yes. So in order for me to win the bet, if I were to bet it, Southern Cal would have to win by say 39 points.
Right, but if they win by 37, you lose.
Exactly.
But I would win.
You would win.
Okay.
And
next.
just like Notre Dame and Navy would be as long as Notre Dame wins by 22.
Yeah, they might, but I don't think so. I think it's gonna be close.
Well, that's what we see. Those are actually. There's one other game, but I didn't see a line. Hold on a minute. Come up with something good to talk
See
about.
a couple lines in the bathroom at the strip club.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But next week will be a good one because they'll all be kicking off.
Oh, there are only a few games this weekend?
Yeah, the real everybody don't start really till next weekend. These are just there's a Thursday night game which we can get on. There's a next Thursday night game which we can get on the next week's podcast. So we'll wait on that one. So technically, there's only 2 games this weekend: the Notre Dame Navy game and USC and San Jose
watching.
State. I don't know if they're going to be worth watching, but you would watch it because they're football on and there ain't nothing else on.
What channels are they going to be on?
Notre Dame and Navy will be on Saturday morning. I don't know, maybe NBC. Don't NBC cover all the Notre Dame games? I think they had a.
I think I have that one because I have Peacock, so I think I can watch that one.
And then I'm not sure where USC San Jose State's going to be. I'd have to see. I don't know.
Basically, if it's on ABC, I'm screwed. Anything else, I can watch it. No, Fox. Oh, Fox. No, Fox. I can't. I don't have Fox either.
So I don't know. I really don't know now. But next week we'll have a slew of games. We can pick a few of them.
All right, man. All right.
I will.
We should keep a virtual, just for the fun of it, a virtual currency.
Correct.
And see where we're at. So let's each start with $1,000.
So no, do you want to do that, or you want to do me and you, unless we both start with $1,000, and are we going to bet it all each game, or?
Well, let's just say we put $100 on each bet that we do. So,
okay.
So if I win next week, I'll have $200. If you win, you'll have. Well, there's 2 games. You know what I mean?
2 games. We could be 50. We could either be minus 200, minus 100, or up plus 100, or plus 200.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
We'll keep a running tally each week, and we'll pick 4 to 5 games a week.
All right. I'll have to bring a pen and paper down here.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do it. Well, I'll work on that for next week. I'll have the games listed in the point spreads, and we'll just see if we'd have won some money. Hell, by the middle of the year, if we're doing too damn good, people may start watching us because we got there and picking the winners. I'm gonna be mad as hell that I didn't send you across the damn river. How long is that drive to you to the casino?
20 minutes.
Okay. Damn it. May need to cash app you some money.
Not Cash App, because if you go over like $600, I got to pay taxes on it.
Oh shit, Venmo, whatever. I don't care.
Use Zelle. So just go right into my account. It doesn't I don't have to cash it out anywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Or
this is not me trying to buck the IRS on a public broadcast, on a public podcast either.
We can meet at the river bank where all the boats sank, and we can
Oh yeah, pick up some rocks for slingshots and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We could do that.
How far are you from a spot that's legal to gamble?
Shit, I don't know. I'd have to look.
Louisiana?
Probably.
That sounds far.
Now I don't know if Florida's got it legal to do with DraftKings.
They got sports books. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, it's not. You can't do it in Georgia yet, which pisses me off. Which I don't know. Hell, you got the goddamn lottery. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
States where you cannot ask salary history. Pump your own gas? Is that really? Cannot bet on sports. All right, here we go. Here's where all 50 states stand. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm just going to go through the ones that's not legal. Alabama, Alaska, California. Florida says it's complicated.
It's complicated.
Just 3 weeks after legal Florida online sports betting launched in 2021, a judge ruled that the agreement between the state of Florida and the Seminole tribe was illegal. June 2023, D.C. Court of Appeals unanimously overturned the decision that had blocked regulated Florida sports betting. Petition was filed on August 14th, my birthday, to rehear the case, but preparations are still taking. Oh, so they're trying to get it overturned still. Georgia, no, you knew that. Hawaii, Maine, who gives a fuck? Nobody lives there. Minnesota, Missouri. Legislation is proposed in Missouri.
Oh.
Watch out. New Mexico, legal, kind of. legal, kind of. Probably because of all the tribes and stuff. I would bet. Yeah, the in-state casinos. Not legal. South Carolina. Texas is not legal. That's big. Utah. Utah says not legal, and like under every state, there's like a snippet of like why and stuff like that. Utah just says not going to happen. That's all it says.
That's some bullshit.
Wisconsin. That's it. So
wow,
not Florida. What did I say? What other states are around you?
Did you miss Georgia?
Mississippi. No, I said Georgia was not legal.
Oh, okay. So
It's legal in Mississippi.
Well, so good. I don't have to go to Louisiana. I could go to Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi, or right above you to Kentucky.
No, well, no, I got to go through Tennessee to get there. So,
Tennessee. I didn't mention Tennessee. Tennessee is legal.
It is legal?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I could just go up. I could probably get to Tennessee a lot quicker than I can get to daggum Mississippi. Yeah.
If we start on a hot streak, man, I'll be going over to Illinois. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm mad as heck that we can't. I mean, if I had it online, and because some games are better than others. I know we did we fictionally did $100, but there may be some weeks. I'm just making this up. You want to bet $400 on one game, but only 50 on another one because you feel a whole lot better on one than you do the other one.
Yeah, so we're starting with 100. All right. If you go below 0, you just reset to 100. Okay. But if you go above, you can bet with that money.
Okay. All right. So we're basically starting with 200 this week.
100 each.
Well, then we got to bet.
200 each. You're right. 200 each. So you get 100 per bet. If you go to 0, you can always you're defaulted like it's like the Powerball. If somebody hits, it goes back to 20 million. 40, whatever.
Back. Okay, I'm good with that.
Sounds good.
But before we go, I do have to have dumb crook news. This is priceless.
Idiots in the news.
There's a few, but this one's priceless. So in Texas, where was this at? You can probably go out there and find it. You can on the ring door. But there's a city in Texas, without reading the story. But I saw it last night. He lives in an apartment. He's got a ring doorbell, right? And he can see. He's got his on his phone and everything. Dude, this dumbass walks up to his door, knocks on his door, basically, hey, building maintenance. I work with the superintendent, blah, blah. We're here to change your filters. He said, ma'am, my filters don't need changing. I'm not home. I need you to leave. Come back later, and I'll get you. He's talking to his up. He said, I'll go by the office and pick them up. Well, guy said some other things. He said, man, I'm not home. Just leave. He basically told him he wasn't home. Well, you see the guy on the ring camera kind of dip around the corner. Well, then he comes back around the corner with him and his homeboy, and they got their mask pulled up by now. And they kicking the door in, they've kicked 3 or 4 times, turned it around, and mule kicking the damn thing. And next thing you know, he unloads through the door. He wasn't home. He was standing on the other side of the door, armed to the teeth, saying, come on, mofo, I'm not home.
Dude, if I was a criminal, I wouldn't be kicking down any doors in Texas. Hell no.
Shit.
Everybody's got at least one gun. Jeez.
I mean,
there's no laws in Texas, man. People just walking around the streets like Yosemite Sam, man.
Hey, even if it was, but you know what? There'd be a little less crime.
There is.
I ain't being ugly. There would be. You live in the one of the crime.
Number one.
I actually saw something on the news. Memphis overtook you.
Absolutely not.
Well,
I'm the top.
Are you going just by murder rate or crime?
Murder rate.
Oh, I did see why you're looking that up. It's so damn bad in San Francisco, and we all know that the blue Democrat psychos run San Francisco.
Yep. St. Louis is number 4 now.
I told you, Memphis is number 1.
Do you know what number 2 is?
in the United States.
Yes.
It's either like Oakland or San Jose or somewhere in there, Mexico. Is it Oakland?
It's New Orleans.
Oh yeah, so I thought New Orleans was third, or maybe Oakland's third.
There's no Oakland on the top 5.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's per capita. Mind you.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
Oakland's a big place, right?
Yeah.
Baltimore's third. St. Louis is
Yeah.
4th.
I
Detroit
see
is
that.
5. And it used to be St. Louis and Detroit battling for number 1. Now the 4 lowest per capita in the U.S. Number 1, the safest place to live for murder.
Oh, is somewhere in Maine. Oh, let's go. It's per capita. Never mind.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's
I
in,
don't.
it's in. It's on the East Coast. It's the capital of a state.
Well, it damn sure ain't Atlanta. So, I don't know. What's the capital
Raleigh,
of
North Carolina.
I was going to say, what's the capital of North Carolina?
Number 2 is in the Midwest.
Oklahoma.
No, north.
South Dakota or North Dakota?
Lower. Went too far.
Iowa.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Nebraska. Okay.
And number 3 is also in the Midwest. It's directly above me, a couple states.
Well, hell, you're in damn St. Louis, Missouri. So what? Arkansas?
Arkansas is south of me.
Oh yeah, is it Arkansas then Missouri? I said Iowa. Is Iowa?
Iowa's directly above me, but no, it's the next state up.
Well, shit, I don't know. I had to
Wisconsin,
look at
Madison, Wisconsin.
The Badgers.
And number 4, I will just tell you, well, it's tied. Sacramento, California.
Damn.
And Scottsdale, Arizona. You know why the crime rate's so low in Scottsdale, Arizona?
Yeah, it's too damn hot. They bury
People
their
are
ass
too old to hold a gun.
Yeah,
There's
and
fucking
it's so
snowbirds down there.
It's so damn hot. They too damn scared to go outside.
Speaking of which, it's 102 here today with a feels like 117.
Hey, this weekend down here is supposed to be like it's supposed to be around 100 with the feels like of like 110.
It's nuts.
But
man.
What's weird is starting next Tuesday for about 5 days, the highs in the 80s.
That's beautiful.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to fall. I'm so looking forward to football season and the cool weather.
All right, man. Well, we got our. I'll bring a pen and paper next week. You bring the bets, and I will write down what we bet, and I will keep our tally and see how much money we can make. And
yeah, we can do a run. Right, we can do a run in total. What's
the fourth week? If we're actually banking, I'm going to the casino.
So, how many games do we want to do? Because next week there'll just be college, but the following week we got pro. So, how many games do we want to do a weekend? So
let's do 4 total every weekend. So you can mix that in between college and football. Just find some really good matchups. Some that'll be tough.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to pick USC and San Jose
Georgia
State
against Texas.
Yeah. Well, Alabama plays Texas week 2.
That'll be a good one.
Yes,
that'll be a good one. But I mean, like Georgia against like St. Mary's Catholic Church. No, we're not picking that game.
We're not picking. No. But okay, so I'll bring two or three college and 2 or 3 pro. Depending on because some matchups will be better. But I'll do 3 college and Max will do 3 pro.
Sounds good. $100. So that's $600 a weekend.
Yeah, well, we're either going to be broke as hell or having some.
Or we could just take we could start with. Well, we'll see. We might have $200 next week to fuck around with.
Exactly.
But that's no. Let's start higher. Let's do 1,000 so that we can break that 1,000 up over 6 games. Like I'm going to put 200 on the Jets. I'm going to put 150 on Georgia. We could do that. Okay,
so if we got $1,000, then we need to back up and redo that. If we've got $1,000 in each kitty right now, so you got 1,000, I got 1,000, and the minimum bet. Let's say the minimum bet on any game's got to be what 50 or 100.
Let's say 100.
Okay, so the minimum bet's got to be 100. So you can't bet lower than 100. So okay, I'm gonna go 200 on Notre Dame, and I'm gonna go 100 on Southern Cal.
I'm feeling pretty safe about my bets. 200 on each. 100 on the Notre Dame game. 200 on the South Cal game.
Okay, so we're going backward. We're going flip.
But we still picked opposites, though. You said USC and Notre Dame are gonna cover the spread.
Yep.
All right, we'll see, man.
So,
but yeah, we'll. I'll bring pen and paper. You know what? I will. This is dry erase. I can write on this.
Really?
Yeah.
We need to keep a percentage. We need to keep.
I'll go buy a whiteboard, and I could just have running totals behind me of money, dollars, where we're at.
Yeah, let's do that. So we start with
our record, 6 for 2.
Yeah.
All right,
So
I'll do that.
we'll
But this is dry erase. I can actually write on. I wish fucking dry erase marker around here somewhere. But yeah, this is. I used to write message because that glare is because there's a dry erase film on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah. So it goes. Oh shit! It starts here and goes this way. No, it hits right here. This
Yeah, just get a whiteboard out there, or either write in red or something that we can.
I got
see.
like 5 whiteboards on my fridge. It'll be fine.
Okay, cool. That'll work.
All right.
Yeah, and so we're starting with $1,000. So minimum bet's 100. That's good.
And I'll have it behind me so I can just.
Well, we ain't got to do all that. We just start with $1,000. We're starting with $1,000. Well, when we come on next week, we'll either be at 700 or
1,300,
1,300 or 1,200
or
whatever it works out to be.
All right, man. I got shit to do. Get the hell out of here. Well, yeah, we'll catch up next week. We'll see how we did on these games, and we'll keep this tally rolling.
Yeah, we will. Later, man.
Later.